Hi, welcome to the Kwapabai. I either buy good crap or bad crops. You decide. So the Kwapabai is a YouTube channel that I developed in 2021 that I talk about the stuff that I buy. I call it crap because I buy a lot of stuff. Like, do I need a $2,000 Chanel that worth like $6,000? No, I don't think I need that, but I still bought it. Like, I buy a lot of crap. So today we're gonna talk about some crap that other people bought that didn't go ended up very well because it was from Nadia Duguay. So we're gonna talk about Nadia Duguay because she's well known in la péninsule acadienne for frauding lots of people, a lot of people, so it started around 2012, 2013. There's an article that came out on the news about her handicapped son. Her son is very handicapped, so he's in a wheelchair. He have a hard time breathing. Uh, Very funny guy, but she didn't have enough resources to pay for everything about her son. So she's complaining on the news, and they made an article, and she got money. And I think this is when she started realizing how she can fraud the system. I think that because she got this amount of money, she started realizing, oh, like some people, what they do, they always like complain about their like handicapped, like children, or sick, or there was a lady that she was pretending that her daughter was sick, giving her medication just to get money. So it's like addictive, like, oh, I got some free money, I want some more. So she started a website around 2021, 2020, called Les Gaspilleurs. So it's mean, and in English, it's like people who waste money. So she was selling like computers and selling like MacBook Pro and tablets and expensive clothing. And she wasn't sending the item basically to the people. She was sending some of the item, so people were saying, "Oh, no, I received the item," but she stopped sending the item to other people, and some people were spending like $4,000 on her. Like, it was like 375, 500, 100, 600, it adds up, and I estimated that she racked up around $100,000 or more in fraud. She didn't even stop there. She did more because she frauded her own son back in 2022, 2023. Around that time, in a way, that she was receiving his government money because he's handicapped, and she was like cashing it and going to Sephora or getting her nails done. Like, she was blowing up that money. And for his name, she used his name to have like a Rogers account and all this stuff, like, like electricity bills. And she racked up $22,000 under his name, so he had to file bankruptcy at 21 years old. And it's not funny, like, when you're in that position, you're in a handicap, and like you just want to start your life, and you don't have that much resources, and your mom is a well-known fraudster, and then you have to claim bankruptcy. It's terrible what she did to her own son. Um, and then she started to fraud other people. Like, she wanted to start a business with somebody for $10,000, frauded this person for $10,000. She pretended she was owning house, 7 house. She's going around saying, "Oh yeah, give me the deposit. You cannot visit the house because it's for security, but give me the deposit." So she got the deposits from a lot of people. And the RCMP was not doing anything about it. They say it's a complex case, takes time, but it doesn't take that much time for Nova Scotia to do something about it, because they arrested her today. Well, it was a couple of weeks ago, but they formally charge her with fake documents because she tried to buy a new car, or change her car to some car dealership. And yeah, and then they saw that she had fake documents, and they charged her right away. I don't understand why the RCMP of Moncton doing nothing about it, and they say it's a complex case. Yeah, but Nova Scotia, it's a complex case for Nova Scotia too, but they did something way faster. So she got charged. She didn't show up in court today, So she will have to show in court and say if she's guilty, not guilty. She's probably gonna say not guilty, like usual, try to get away with it, because that's probably the reason why she's been doing that for so many years, because she never got arrested. You know, she would have got arrested. She would have probably be rehabilitated. Like, you know, she would have gone to jail, went through the system, take some class, like, understand like your mistake, but she didn't. She never get caught. Obviously, it works. Yeah, okay. Like, hey, give me $4,000. You like, I'm gonna sell you some stuff. Like, you know, and nobody does anything about it. I'm gonna do more. There was also last case in the news was that she frauded this guy who owned a healthcare company. He had to shut down for a month because she used the credit card of her patient, and basically she bought a new bed and all this stuff, like, you know, with his patient credit cards. It's just unacceptable. She just keep doing it and doing it and doing it. Now she's in Nova Scotia doing it, like, you know. I hope she's gonna get the process, the due process in court for it, because she's been frauding so many people for so long, and nothing's been done, and she keep doing it and doing it, and people are very naive. People are very nice, and New Brunswick and the Paris Acadian, they're not stupid. When I say naive, like, because you trust, like, you know, by reputation, but her, she just abused the nice things inside of their hearts. Like, she abused it, and she just like fraud, and it's not nice. It's not right what she's doing. So I hope she get caught. So yeah, that was the full story of Nadia Duguay. So it's ongoing. So I'll keep you guys posted what's going on with the court thing, like if she's gonna run away. And I hope that the fact that she have other case pending on in New Brunswick, like, you know, like they have an investigation about her, that it's gonna be more strict her sentences, because her sentence, like her charge was theft under 5,000 and fabrication of fake documents. So that one is 10 years maximum, the other one is 14 years maximum. But I hope that either that's gonna increase her amount of time in jail, because I think it's her first offense. So I don't think that nothing that I don't think she's gonna get that much if it's her first offense. But because she have other charge that are pending, maybe that they're gonna do more, or that the RCMP of Moncton gonna finally press some charge about her. Like this, probably they gonna finally take her to court. Like, you know. So we'll see about that. So that was a crap bye. That was Nadia Duguay. And if you have any question, put it in a comment. Thank you.